Tombaru, I'm sorry I'm so late. I was finishing something and then I had, um, if you're familiar with the VTuber parlance, I had to attend an idol meeting. So I am sorry, but I'm here now and I'm ready to go. Theoretically, I'm ready to go. But everything's okay now. I'm sorry I'm late. All right, let's do this. So, how's everybody doing? Oh my god. Okay. Hi, little bro. Glad you could still make it. Hold on. I'm going to move this over to this screen. Put that there. Yeah. Okay. And you had an idol meeting? What was that like? It wasn't a very intense idol meeting. Nothing to worry about. It was something I needed to do before I could stream. So okay. So Elliot is a Sasuke Kinney. I mean, that was obvious. Just look at the dude. Okay, so if I remember correctly, he's already got the ultimate, but I don't think. God, we have so many characters. Claire, yeah, I don't have the ultimate armor for her. Or him. So for the moment, how are we doing money-wise? Okay. Oh snap, I have arrived on time. Hope you're doing well, Balut. Well, that's one of us. I was late to my own stream. Welcome, Incendo. Hello, Anthony. I just meant, what is an idol meeting? What do you do there? Is it like a meeting between VTubers? Okay, idol meeting is a polite way of saying that you needed to use the restroom. Okay. Sorry that I'm gonna subject you guys to the background music of The Forge, but it's only these two, right? And yeah, so it's only those two. Okay, so how much is the hero armor again? Damn, it's not that expensive, honestly, compared to how much money I make at this point. Oh, idol. It is idol meeting as in like idol as in like pop idol. It's a phrase that a lot of Japanese or not necessarily Japanese. I actually think it's more popular with the English ones, but it's a term that a lot of the VTubers use because they just don't want to come out and say that they're going to the restroom. Okay, let's see. Ray already has it. Claire and Shiro. Okay. Idol meeting equals satanic ritual where you praise Hatsune Miku and eat ketchup. Why ketchup, though? The only weeb thing that I associate ketchup with is Pikachu in the Pokemon anime, and I know you're not referencing that. Okay, let's see. Let's equip Claire with it. Yeah, let's do Claire. Claire. And let's sell what Claire was wearing. And then I think that gives us enough money to buy a second hero armor to give to Shiro. And then sell Supreme Life Ring. I must have got that as a drop at some point. Howdy, Pixel Pup. I'm sorry that you're listening to this music. The music in this one map of the game specifically is really bizarre and terrible. I'll be out of this room shortly, hopefully. So, please don't be too bothered by the horrible sound of this room. Ooh, which one should I give? A ring. 170, 190. I'll give it to her. Whip, wood carving. A detailed carving of the hiragana character. Aw. Increases HP by 30 and also increases power by quite a bit too, so that's cool. I noticed that their max level cap is at 40. You can't raise it any higher than that, and it sucks. Yes. It's also weird because like it uses one of those systems where like you can't remove the main character from the party, so they're always gaining experience points. But every time you get a new character, the new character is at whatever level the main character is. And so since the main character is always gaining experience points, all the new characters you get are always at a higher level than everyone else. So like my main character is maxed out, and all the new characters that I've gotten in the later part of the game, like Ray, Claire, and Shiro, they're already at max level. They joined at max level because my main character is already at max level. But all these people who have been with me since the beginning of the game, like Priya, Frederick, Elliot, Holly wasn't always with me, but she joined a lot earlier than the others. They're still not at max level. The only one that is besides the only one who's with me, who's been with me from the beginning, who is at max level is Hana, just because she's the healer, so I kept her in my party all the time. But other than that, all the people from the beginning of the game are at a really low level compared to everyone else. But their stats also seem to be better in a lot of ways. It's weird. This game was not balanced very well. Okay. So I still want to change this. Oh, excuse me. A diamond-studded engagement ring. It's badly damaged. An engraving on the inside reads K. Wonder what that stands for. I mean, that would encourage you to use the new members. That is true. I mean, personally, it doesn't encourage me because I'm like, well, if they're already at max level, then there's no point in them being in the party because they're not going to gain any experience and level up. So for me, it kind of has the opposite effect. Like, I only had Ray in here because I'm hoping that the game's social links are tied to how much you use the character and not their level, because if it's tied to them leveling up, then I'm not going to be able to get the social links for Ray, Claire, and Shiro because they're already at max level, so I can't level them up. You saying this RPG Maker game ain't balanced, shock. I know. I mean, if you're smart enough, you can make a well-balanced RPG Maker game. I just feel like the people behind this game didn't think everything through very well. Neither is Ao Oni, and your main character's HP is set to 1. To be fair, Ao Oni isn't really trying to be a RPG. It's trying to be a horror game. So we need to replace that, and honestly, we need to replace this because it's not the most powerful one. But that will do on her for now. Can't remember, Ray. Yeah, you already have a legendary ring, so. Okay, in that case, then I'm not going to worry so much about trying to grind for money for their equipment, which is what I was originally thinking I was going to do. Instead, I'm just going to continue with the plot, and hopefully I'll make enough money that I can get them better rings. How has your day been so far? You want to continue your lessons, or would you like to review an old lesson? Continue lesson. Welcome to lesson 20. Okay. Here's our first kanji for the day. Doot, 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 doot. Okay. Teach, oshi, or kyo. Written with 11 strokes. The shape of oshi contains the kanji for child, and the right side shape looks like woman. It kinda. So you can imagine a lady teaching some children. But it's not actually the kanji for woman. It kind of looks the same, but it's not technically not. Dang, those are a lot of strokes. Oh my god. God, there are so many kanji with so many strokes, and I don't understand how people can read them when they see them in like really small fonts. Oshi or kyo. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, never mind. No, wisdom. She or chi. Written with 8 strokes. Shape of looks like a person in front of a mirror. The saying goes, wise enough to know what you'll see in the mirror. Is that a phrase? I don't believe that's a phrase. But it does kind of look like, yeah, it kind of looks like that. I'll try to remember it that way. Hello, Rabiel. How are you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry to everyone that I was late. I thought I would be a lot faster at what I needed to do, and I also wasn't expecting that I was going to need to go to an idle meeting, but so you hope the last kanji means rant Sona? We'll see. Age, talent, Sai. You can imagine the shape of as an old man with a walking stick. Sai. Okay. Sku. To make. Sku. Saku usa. Like RPG Tsukuru, which is actually the Japanese name for RPG Maker. The shape of make looks like the hammer and saw you would use to make something. I thought you said rat Sona. It's my ratatouille for Sona. Saku or sa.
Saku. Sa.
Okay. Here comes the next kanji. Well, this one's easy enough.
Kou.
Ko or ku? Work, craft. Looks like a work desk. Imagine a chair next to it. Ko or ku? I have bad news, Onyx. This one doesn't mean rant Sona. Origin or source. Moto or Gen-gan. Written with 4 strokes. And imagine the shape of as a tree stump, the origin or source of a tree. Mad Rat Dead is a cute game. I don't think I know that. It's pronounced ratatouille, but it's spelled ratat. It's. Are you saying that the sequel to Ratatouille is spelled exactly the same as the first one, and you just enunciate the 2 in the middle? Congratulations, you've completed this lesson. You now 6 more kanji. Blah blah blah. What is the English meaning of? No. What is the kunyomi? It's the onyomi is tsuku. So I think the kunyomi is... Wait, or did I get that backwards? I got that backwards. What is the onyomi of... It's chi, wasn't it? No. What is the English meaning of origin? Correct kanji for the English meaning, age, talent. That one. Correct. What are the onyomi sounds of... Oh, if you like rhythm games, Mad Rat Dead is super good. I'll have to look into it then, because I do like rhythm games. Speaking of rhythm games, was just having a DDR nerdgasm with another streamer yesterday. I haven't played DDR in so long. I remember playing that a lot back in the day. back when we actually had something of an arcade around where I live. We don't have those anymore. Oh well. What is Onyomi of? I forget. Not that one. Leading the quiz, you're well on your way to mastering kanji. Sure I am. That's why I got most of those questions wrong. Okay. God, the pathfinding in this game. Okay, rice. That one is...
Bay.
that one. I was listing songs in chat off the top of my head. God, there's so many. I remember listening to a lot of DDR music back in the day, but I have a feeling a lot of it probably, a lot of the DDR music I listen to probably isn't really popular anymore, just because I know there's been so many more DDR games since I played DDR. So like the stuff I listen to probably has been overshadowed by more recent DDR music. At least I assume so. I mean, I'm sure people still know what the fuck Butterfly is. Like, if you don't know what Butterfly is, then what are you even doing on the internet? The kanji for talent looks like a guy T-posing, and he has a giant penis. Okay. Origin source. Okay, yeah. Damn it, meat. Okay. Spring. Which one is spring? I think it's this one.
Haru.
Yes. Speak, talk.
Hana.
And where did you go? Meat.
Niku.
In the Navy by Captain Jack gives me Brogle flashbacks for some reason. I love that song. All the Captain Jack songs are really good. Happy Wedding, Secret Rendezvous. IDK, there was a DDR machine at an anime con I went to last weekend, and there was like 3 versions of Butterfly on there. I know 2 versions of Butterfly that were used in DDR. I didn't know there was a 3rd one. So I knew of Butterfly. Butterfly is fun. It's also funny if you go look up the music video for Butterfly, because it's definitely not the kind of thing that people would consider appropriate these days. I knew of Butterfly, not from DDR though. That also doesn't surprise me because it ended up getting really popular even outside of DDR. So I know it was used illegally in some Chinese toy phone or something like that. I can't remember the specifics, but apparently there's a lot of people who only know it from that, so they associate the song with that specifically. To be fair, most of those songs didn't actually technically originate from DDR. It's just DDR is where they ended up becoming more popular with a lot of people. Most of the songs in DDR are licensed. No wisdom. Let's work on the ones I do remember. Valley, valley, valley.
国
I need to stop before it's too late. I learned of butterfly from AMV of the live action Sailor Moon show. That's an interesting source. Rhythm games interest me, but I'm just horrible at them. I'm not super, if I'm honest, I'm not super good at them. I have to do them a lot in order to like really get the timing down. But I still like them. They're one of the few kinds of games that like it doesn't immediately frustrate me if I'm not able to do it immediately. Like if I have to keep doing it over and over to figure out how to do it, it doesn't really bother me. Whereas with like most other kinds of games, it like if I'm struggling, it angers me. Shit. Don't think. Is it this one?
ち
God, 3, 2, 1 stars. I love 3, 2, 1 stars. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da da da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I should preface that Mad Rat Dead is a combination of rhythm and platformer. That does not discourage me. I don't dislike platformers at all.
シュ
I did play a lot of Mario games and Sonic games when I was younger. I'm not fantastic at them, but they're not something I dislike, so. Answer solution. I think it was this one. Yes. I remember that song too. It was one of my favorites in this DDR game I played. It's catchy as hell. Speed over Beethoven? Yeah. Yeah. See, now you're starting to say some of the ones I remember. Okay. Make
作る
and God, I wish there was a DDR machine around me. Cause like, not only do I just straight up miss it, but also I'm really out of shape. So I really need to start doing more physical stuff. And that game would give me an opportunity to do that. Kuni.
国
And age talent.
タイ
Oh shit, Holly. Holly, my girl. What are you doing? Fix yourself. I'm sorry, Holly, it's not your fault.
け
There we go. This butterfly song is reminding me that even though Seventh Element was memed to hell and back, it's kind of a bop. I agree. It is a catchy song. Unfortunately, I think the memes will forever ruin my ability to take the song seriously, even though I recognize that it is in fact a well-made song. Holly needs her milk. Her bones are made of balsa wood. She's going to die. I found out Desro is a music artist. See, I'm really rusty. Yes. Wait, no. Age talent is Psy. Yes.
サイ
Okay. There we go. And then Kolme.
レイ
Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, where's Niku? Niku, Niku, Niku. Niku, 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 Niku. Niku! Meat.
肉
And Ko or Ku?
く
I like Bad Apple, though I don't know anything about Toho or its characters. I'm in a pretty similar boat. I've never played any of the Toho games. I only know like memes about Toho, including that song.
型
Which that song I only found because someone did a Vocaloid cover of it, and I'm obsessed with Vocaloid. Hatsune Miku, she created Minecraft.
今日
I do find the memes about Hatsune Miku making Minecraft funny. Of course, we start talking about Hatsune Miku eventually. Well, of course, I do still plan on buying a Megamix Plus eventually. I've been low on money recently. I'm trying to get caught up on some bills, and as I have mentioned, I'm pretty sure I mentioned, I'm trying to save up for a house just because I would like to, because I like Vocaloid so much, I would like to do music covers, and it's hard to do that in an apartment building where the walls are as thin as paper without having to worry about people calling the cops on you. So trying to work on buying a house so that we can start doing the things I want to do more often. And then hopefully I'll be able to provide better content as a VTuber as well. But until then, I do want to at some point get Megamix Plus, and I'll probably end up getting that before I get a house. So I've never played Toho, but I like to watch videos because I like patterns, and the music in a lot of those are bops. I agree. The music in Toho is probably the part of Toho I'm most familiar with, because there's a lot of crossover between like Toho music and Vocaloid music. A lot of the people who make Vocaloid music also make remixes of Toho music. Let's see. Legendary. Okay, let's actually check what their worst stats are. Status. You have a legendary ring already. Claire's worst stat is speed. And damn, you both suck at speed. So we're getting you speed rings. Legendary speed ring. I guess we're only buying one. Equip. You. Equip. Get rid of that engagement ring. Can we sell it? I swear to God, if you don't let me sell this engagement ring, I'm gonna be real mad. Okay, good. Only 60 yen for an engagement ring? Jesus. Okay. First time I heard of, or first time I've seen Hatsune Miku is from Persona 4 Dancing All Night. That is wild to me because I was already such a huge fan of Vocaloid and that whole subculture long before Persona 4 Dancing All Night became a thing. So when I saw that she was going to be in Persona 4 Dancing All Night, I was like, what the hell? Like, it was so wild to me. The idea that she would be a part of that was so wild to me. Honestly, can't wait to hear your singing voice. I appreciate that. It's something I'm still nervous about. The one cover that I have recorded with a friend, my vocal performance in it is not that good. In fact, I really want to re-record my part before he actually uploads it. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do that though, because like when I was doing it, I was really nervous, and like because I can't really record in my place, I have to go somewhere else and like record on my laptop, but then like I can't really listen to the audio and hear if it sounds good, especially like I can't hear if it sounds good mixed with the audio or like mixed with the instrumental and mixed with his vocal and stuff like that. Like until I take it home and start processing it, and then by then I'm like, oh damn, this recording sounds bad, I need to redo it. But I have to wait until the place where I recorded it at, which was a friend's place, I have to wait until that's available again. And like it's a hassle. That's a big part of why I want to get a house. So that I can just record right here in front of my computer, just hear it mixed with everything right away and hear if it sounds good. And if it doesn't, then I can just re-record it immediately and not have to go through all those hoops. Because I really want to do vocal covers because I enjoy singing, but there's a difference between like doing karaoke, letting people hear you sing just raw, and like making a processed, like finished recording to upload to YouTube. Like the standards of quality are very different. So have you sung on stream before? I kind of like I'll sit here and be like da 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 da, or like sing along with something in a game, but like I haven't really done a serious karaoke stream, because like in order to seriously sing I have to get a little loud, and like I said, the walls in this building are pathetic. So also, like, Persona and Miku are both owned by Sega now. Miku isn't owned by Sega, but her rhythm game is. So that's why she showed up in the Persona rhythm game, and that's why she showed up in there's a VR spin-off of Space Channel 5 that she shows up in. But no, Sega doesn't technically own Hatsune Miku. Krypton Future Media owns Hatsune Miku, but because Sega developed the rhythm games for Hatsune Miku, they put her in some of their other rhythm games too. More like, I can't wait for the Miku X Lightning modeling collab. Well, why not? They had a Miku and Scarlett Johansson one, so why not Miku and Lightning? Horse! Uma. Or Ba. I knew that the word for horse was Uma. Because I hear that. But I always forget that this is what the kanji for it looks like. Imagine the shape of as the body of legs and a tail. It does not look like a horse at all. I'm sorry. Like there's nothing about this that makes me think horse. Here comes the next kanji. Is this cow? Is this ushi? I'm pretty sure this is ushi.
牛
Yeah, this cow. I know this one because of the doujinshi called Ushi to... Is it Kobushi? It's Japanese for cow and fist. Ironic that we're talking about fisting again. But anyway, you guys should look up the doujin cow and fist. It's really sexy. Ushi or Gyo. 4 strokes. Tell me if I'm wrong, but didn't she get divorced with Smo? What is Smo? As we all know, after Lightning returns, Lightning turns into a model, obviously. It's what she was always destined to be. With armpits like that, there was no way around it.
Tori
Tori. Cho. Bird or chicken specifically a lot of the time. Bird, chicken, you can imagine the shape. Head. Torime. Doujinshi My Awakening. There will never not be time to talk about this. I don't know. Fisting can be hot sometimes, but I don't know. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. But I will say, it's not something I'm against. I've definitely seen it implemented very well. For instance, in the doujinshi, ushi to kobushi. Ha, wa, or hane, or u. Feather, wing. Ha, wa, hane, u. Okay. Here comes the next kanji.
Ike
Ike or chi. Pond. Looks like a boat floating on a pond. No, it doesn't. But whatever. Ike or chi. I think I know this one. 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 Yeah! Umi or Kai, as in the Kai in Kairi from Kingdom Hearts, because they're named after the land, sea, and the land, the sea, and the sky. So this is Kai for sea. Shape of contains the kanji meaning every. Water from everywhere goes into the sea. Fisting is not my favorite either, but it's funny to bring up inappropriately. I agree with that very much. Baloo, please, if I may humbly inquire for the title of this masterpiece for personal use, please. It is called Cow and Fist, or Ushi to Kobushi, I believe. I believe the word for fist is Kobushi. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's what it is. Because I'm pretty sure the joke is that Ushi and Kobushi rhyme. It's by the artist Senga Migiri. It features two of the characters from the gay visual novel called Ride On Shooting Star, which, yes, it is named after the song from the Fooly Cooly soundtrack, but it has nothing to do with the song from the Fooly Cooly soundtrack. Not Cow and Chicken. That's very different. If you're masturbating to Cow and Chicken, you might have some problems. Congratulations, you've completed this lesson. You now know 6 more kanji, along with their English meanings and their pronunciations. Well done. Now that the lesson is over, I have a quiz for you. I do hope you've been paying attention. Here we go. What is English meaning of that one is horse. What is the onyomi of cho? Correct. What is the kunyomi of ushi? What is the English meaning of feather, wing? Correct. Well done. What is the correct kanji for the meaning pond? Kanji for the meaning sea. Congratulations on completing the quiz. You are well on your way to mastering kanji. Claire, Shiro. Oh, it's Hana. What do you need? You two have been staying here for a little while now, yet we still don't know much about you. Sorry about that. You've all been very hospitable toward us. I appreciate that. Yes, thank you. It's no trouble, but we would like to know more about you. Fair enough, let's see. We're from far north of here, Hokkaido, though there's not much there anymore. Since the Kanji Obake came, we've been fighting tooth and nail to survive, and Claire here, she's been fighting Obake for even longer, her entire adult life, I'd wager. It's true, ever since the Obake took the form of Hiragana, I've been fighting. But my companions are gone, and this invasion of Kanji Obake is the greatest threat Japan has ever seen. If it wasn't for Shiro, I wouldn't have survived as long as I have. Yeah, apparently there is some loose continuity between the different Learn Japanese to Survive games, and apparently this character here, this lady Claire, she appears in all of them, apparently. If it wasn't for Shiro, I wouldn't have survived as long as I have. But I'm not playing the hiragana and katakana one because I can already read hiragana and katakana pretty well, so there's not really much of a point. Wait, you fought Obake shaped like hiragana? Yes, many years ago they invaded my own country. My companions and I repelled them thanks to the mentoring of our teacher Misaki. We traveled to Japan to defeat them once and for all. There was a short period of peace right before the Katakana War claimed the lives of my friends. Katakana War. After that, I had no clue where to go, so I retreated to the north, to Hokkaido. She barged in on my home and begged me to teach her how to fight katakana obake, but I was still in training myself, so I'm guessing he was probably in the katakana one. Training for what? I am from a long line of spirit hunters. My family has fought obake for generations, but always in the shadows. When this foolish girl asked me to teach her how to fight katakana obake, there wasn't much help I could offer her. Luckily, some other brave band of idiots managed to end the katakana war. My own fiance got caught up in the war, and I haven't seen her since. So that must be Kay. The K on that engagement ring of yours that I sold for 60 cents. When all the cities started disappearing a few months ago, Claire and I were lucky enough to be meditating in our shrine. Somehow, we were unaffected by the entire city vanishing out from underneath us. When the Kanji Obake started attacking what remained, Claire and I fought to protect what we could. But now we've been driven away from our home. We need someplace new to live. Luckily, we found you guys. Guess someone's watching out for us after all. Well, I'm glad you found us. We need all the strength we can get. If it's strength you need, I am available anytime you need me. I can vouch for her strength. She's a true warrior, that's for sure. Thank you. So do either of you two have a suggestion for where we should strike next? We like to drive away the Obake as they appear, but sometimes it's hard to find out where exactly they're showing up. You know, on our way here, I saw a place I used to visit as a child, an old beat-up shrine far off the mainland. What are you talking about? It's just a place my clan used to travel to from time to time. I'm actually amazed it's still there since pretty much everything has vanished. Well, in our experience so far, shrines are the only buildings that still stand. Interesting. Well, it was always a revered place. I was too young to understand its significance as a child, but maybe now we'll find something useful there. Well, if it's a place that was important to your spirit hunting clan, you may be onto something. I say we head over there. It'll be a bit of a journey. Is everyone up for it? I am. Someone told me that there's an interesting. Without we can just ignore such a place. Then we all agree. We'll travel to the old shrine. Shiro, please lead the way. Follow me. Okay. Okay. Probably. Actually wasn't allowed to watch Cow and Chicken as a kid, probably for all the butt humor. That is believable to me. My parents didn't want me watching Rugrats for similar reasons. They thought Angelica was a bad influence. Well, this just happened. My EA account got suspended because I said something about them on Twitter. Oh. That means no more Apex for me. Well, fuck that. That sucks. I'm glad I don't play anything that requires an EA account. That's goddamn draconian. Do we have enough money to buy him a new ring? We might. Baloo, you should not say for people to search cow fisting. Don't search cow fisting. It's called cow and fist. And, like, put that in quotation marks, and then maybe search the word bara along with it. No, we don't quite have enough. Buy a legendary ring. So we will be back. Buy that legendary ring. Do you... I'm really worried that the social links for the last 3 characters are going to be unattainable because the main character was already at level 40 when they joined. I'm going to be real mad if that's how that happened. Not like that their effort prevented me from finding butt-naked devil guy hot now, lol. Okay, I was not attracted to the red guy in that show, but I suppose I can't completely blame you. I probably wouldn't find him so repulsive if it weren't for his face. Literally no one in Cow and Chicken has an attractive face. but I'm not opposed to the idea of a thick, fat-assed red guy. Like, in theory, that's something that should appeal to me. Claire is the lightning of the series, basically. Yeah, that seems to be what they're going for. Lamau Baloo's deflating. I'm sorry, that cutscene just went on for so long. It was ridiculous. Remember your old pal Duck, don't ya? I've gone and made a right fool of myself, I have. I did a runner when a scary beast appeared and endangered the lads at the pub. Can you hobble on over to the Obake Temple and destroy the dangerous beast? Please destroy the beast in the Obake Temple as soon as you can. I suppose I will do exactly that. Obake Temple. Let's go. Whee! I'm looking for a specific thing. That's you. You're that specific thing. Okay. Rice. Stop it. You're all so mean. Rice.
Day.
Country. Where are you, Kuni?
国
Body. Da-da-da.
Te.
Speak. And that one. Parents prevent kids from watching shows to not influence them. Kid grows up into a degenerate. What are the odds? Yeah, that's a... Claim your victory. On it. That's something that, like, I feel like was kind of common knowledge for my generation when we were kids, when we grew up, was that, like, or, I mean, it wasn't common knowledge for us, but it was common knowledge for a lot of the adults, who were trying to, like, explain to the parents raising the next generation that, like, look, if you try to, like, prevent these kids from encountering any of these concepts in media because you think it's going to influence them, they know you're doing that. They know that you're trying to raise them that way, and it's going to make them rebel against that. It's just going to make them find that stuff more appealing. And I feel like a lot of people have forgotten that that is very much how it works.
Natsu.
Oh, that was wrong. That sure was silly of me. Oh wait, yeah, that one's barley. Is this one? No. This one.
無に
And... Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze. Gonna sneeze. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze again. God damn it. This is terrible. Okay. False alarm. He, here. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you are
門
that. And so IDK, some artists can make any cartoon anime character look hot. There are some artists who just have an inherently sexy art style. It's weird, but like, y'all know We Bare Bears. I do know it. I haven't watched it, but I do know it. We Bare Bears was cute as fuck. I didn't watch the whole thing though. Panda can get it. I like the bears in general, but like, it's not like I find any of them hot. Definitely not. I feel like that's the reason a lot of gay guys liked the show. I think most gay men who like bear iconography are going to enjoy a show like that for that reason. Okay, which one was that? It's not Valley. Field or Wild?
No.
Let's try that. It's not that. It's not Field or Wild. Meadow, Plain, Origin.
弦
There we go. Okay. Kokuhane, I know the Gengar Bara guy. Yeah. I think it was one of the shows made me cry 8 episodes in. I had a stroke reading that Rabiel what? I didn't watch much of We Bare Bears. I've seen porn of it, sure. Yeah, that's kind of my relationship with it too. I mostly just see people drawing porn of the characters. Haven't really sat down and watched the show myself personally. I'm sure it's a good show though. You have done a great thing for me today. I am forever thankful. Received 4,000 yen. As a reward, I'll teach you some new kanji.
Ki.
Cut. Ki or setsu sai. Cut. With a bit of imagination, you can pretend it looks like a pair of scissors cutting some paper. Ki setsu sai. Okay. Here comes the next kanji.
Katsu.
Katsu. Active. Lively. Looks like a plant being watered. This will make it lively and active. This one's sharp, I believe.
Mise.
I was correct. Mise or Tana or Ten. Shape of as a series of high-rise department stores. Okay. Save. Give us more money. And now we should be able to buy a ring for what's his name. Don't worry, dude. You're gonna completely forget about that engagement ring I sold. Buy. Legendary speed ring. Not for you. Forgot. It's for her. Then we'll sell. Because we don't really need it anymore. Okay. Okay. Now let's continue the story. Boop 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 ba doop ba doop boop. Boop 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 ba doop ba doop boop. Blue homewrecker. I mean, not anymore. I wouldn't do something like that anymore. Maybe when I was a dumb teenager, but this is it. Talk about Eerie. I don't like this one, but oh, they're already talking. Never mind.
Something moved in the corner!
Looks like we made it in one piece. This place is just as I remember it.
And it's crawling with Obake.
Yeah, that makes me pretty angry. They have no right being here.
Well, we can't explore properly until we secure the area. You know the drill, everyone.
It's Obake hunting time.
I'm ready. Let's go!
Locate the exit. I want to drown in a river knowing there's Wee Bear Bearable. Living the dream. If you're gonna go out with a bang. Because it was oversaturated with Teen Titans Go marathon. Well, to be fair, I also just haven't bothered having cable in years. So
Well,
ow. Ko or ku?
Ku.
Baloo, did you try flirting with a married teacher you knew? Not quite. Not that there were not male teachers that I had crushes on as a kid, but despite having feelings for them, I also knew that it would be inappropriate to do something like that with them just because of how much older they were. That didn't mean that I didn't fantasize about it at the time. I just didn't try to pursue it. But I did kind of sleep with a girl's boyfriend when I was in high school and break them up as a result. Not one of my proudest moments, but that was a thing I did. Anyway.
Tori.
Sakana.
Uo.
And no. No. Where are the body parts? Arada, Hama, Kubi.
Shoot.
Oh boy, T. Like I said, it was a long time ago. I wouldn't do something like that now, but it was something I did when I was younger, and it was a bad decision on my part, and I shouldn't have done that. Thankfully, nothing really bad came of it. The doll is somewhat eerie. You get the feeling it might be sacred. Okay. What does that mean? What does it being sacred mean? Sis, spill it out, girl. We need the tea. I mean, I already kind of gave all the information. Just this guy and this girl were dating, and I ended up finding out he was bisexual, and I was like, hey, I'm horny, and I don't really... My thought process was that because I was not friends with the girl, it did not matter if I ruined their relationship. In hindsight, that's a horrible way to think about things, and I was definitely not... I definitely shouldn't have done that. That was shitty of me, but...
Fuck.
But I was also a stupid kid at the time, so...
Cho.
Umi.
Umi.
This thirst can never be quenched, Baloo. I'm sorry, I already told you all there is to it. There's not a lot to the story. The last word being a cupcake song. God damn it. Hara or Gen?
Gen.
Okay. Good. Paper talisman. I would like to know what that doll means. I know that feeling of being a dumb teen with hormones. It's very easy to make very stupid decisions when you're that young.
Sure.
Stop. Kuni.
Kuni.
Natsu? I think that's Natsu. Yes. Okay. And Ike.
Ke.
So there's like one English teacher got teacher abroad in our school. The hell is that? Something doesn't feel right about this door. Another worldly force is barring the door. Well, fine. I guess we'll go back this way. So there's like one English teacher got teacher abroad in our school. I was able to get his number for study purposes. I swear to God, I tested so much and so long that I think I actually scared him away. Oh boy. Well, hot damn. This doll is sacred? Question mark? Day later, he moved to another school, and I will never recover from this. Well, depending on how old you were at the time, maybe that was for the best. Is there another language game similar to this? I do not know. If there is, I think it's made by, if there is, it would probably have been made by a different group. Because I'm pretty sure the group that made this is only really concerned with studying Japanese. Anyway, please throw eggs at me. I deserve it. I mean, to be fair, if you yourself, were a young person at the time, it's easy to lose sight of how inappropriate something like that can be. So I mean, I can't be too judgmental, I guess.
What?
I tried getting with a guy in high school who had like zero interest in me. Actually, it'd be fair to say he didn't really like me as a friend, but he humored my attention at least. Unfortunately, I know what that is like. I've been in that kind of situation.
Again.
Back when I thought I was straight, I would tease one of my guy friends, and now I look back and I was like, oh.
What?
I didn't quite have an experience like that because I realized I was into dudes pretty early on. So save. If I try exploring this as something... Okay, yeah, it's just a set piece. You can't even interact with it. Back when... Okay, I already read that. I think he has a kid now. So you wouldn't believe how cheap I got these eggies. Are you guys throwing eggs at each other? Oh, shit. Stop. Holly, no. Holly, why do you always do this? Let's see. On it. Ooh. Okay. And Hanashi. All a bad idea. So it was a private Christian school. If we were found out, we'd probably face suspension or expulsion. Yeah. Yeah. That's one of the issues with Christian establishments. Let's see. Ground land. Pretty sure it's that. Yes. Okay, good. I don't have experiences like this. I don't even know what the word gay means when I was young. I just look at men and I think technically I knew the word gay. I had known the word since before I had any sexual feelings at all. Like before I had even hit puberty, because the kids at my elementary school talked about a lot of things that kids that age should not talk about, so I was already familiar with that term. I mean, I guess to an extent, like these days talking about like LGBT stuff isn't as considered an inherently sexual thing, but like it was when I was a kid, and also the kids in my school were talking about it in an inherently sexual way, so. And they definitely should not have been. The school I went to was fucking weird. It was not great. Hot dog again. Okay. And you are horse. Uma.
Uma.
Ray, I really hope that when we get back to the town that you have some kind of social link thing. Because I would really like some kind of indication that I'm doing things right. Because I don't want to be locked out of your social links. I would like to actually be able to get everyone's social links. Oh, that's probably actually why the lower level characters that I already have in my party have better stats, is because I have their social links maxed out. And the social links give them stats too. The doll is sacred. I won't go into detail, but I ended up doing something pretty bad, and he basically said, I'll forgive you, but can't come near me ever again. And honestly, it was fair. Oh. Man, we are talking about some heavy shit today. I didn't know I was gay or bi until I met a good friend of mine, and they lovingly ripped the closet door off its hinges. I can understand that. Everyone kind of comes to that realization in a different way. For me, it was just kind of reflecting on the fact that I was like, huh, for some reason when I'm watching these shows, I really like it when men are not wearing a lot of clothing. And when they are in supposedly compromising positions, as some people might call them. I mostly just fought the urge to stare at my chubby PE teacher's ass. Also that. Me. Kota?
答え
E. Anyway, sorry about how heavy I got. Nah, it's okay, dude. We were all kind of talking about bad decisions that we made as young people. So we were like, that was the topic. That one's no ya.
や
Hooray. It was. Gain Supreme Speed Ring. The doll is sacred. Okay. Boss fight. You. We'll deal with you first. Okay. So now we need Yuki.
雪
Okay, now who shall we deal with next? Deal with Tori
鳥
and Hanashi. Then yes,
バク
Umi. Do-do-do.
海
Now Uma
バ
and you are that one, I think. Yes. Okay. He's learning. I better be. That's the whole point of this game.
Perhaps someone from your clan?
Impossible. I'm the only one left.
Welcome, travelers.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing here? This shrine doesn't belong to you.
Young Shiro, is that you?
Huh?
It's good to see you, my boy. How many years has it been? 20? 30?
Uh-oh.
Of course. I never forget a face. You came here often with your clan. I remember your family well. Your father was stern yet kind. Your mother was gentle yet fierce. And your sister Satomi had a quick wit and a sharp tongue.
This place was filled with Obake, yet here you stand unharmed. Explain yourself.
This is my home.
Good point, Claire.
The Obake tend to leave me be.
Impossible.
Your aggression is misdirected. I am but a humble monk, living out my days in peace.
I do remember you. The way you talk. You used to lead my clan in prayer each time we visited here.
Yes, that's right. Very good, Shiro. I am so very happy to see you once again. And what of your young sister? Is Satomi with you? Oh, I see. Your heart is very heavy. My condolences.
Shiro, I don't trust this guy.
I think the diamond was supposed to be on the center of his forehead, but it's all, yeah, it's, I mean, it's lined up with the line of his nose, but like the line of his nose doesn't seem like it's supposed to be the center of his nose, so it looks weird.
Shiro?
You haven't aged. I'm beginning to remember you more and more. Your face, your voice, your movements. Nothing about you has changed in over 20 years. And here you still sit in a crumbling shrine, while the world around you is engulfed by monsters. You have one chance to explain what's going on. Make it quick.
He just vanished.
What the heck?
I knew he was suspicious.
Shiro. What kind of power does he have to be able to just disappear like that?
I'm not sure.
Shiro, the Obake are gathering again. We're about to be overwhelmed.
We need to get out of here.
Shiro, get it together. We're leaving.
Right, sorry. Let's go.
Why is YouTube censoring my comments again? YouTube is a whore. I wish I could figure out how to make YouTube just straight up stop censoring comments, but I literally cannot. I've changed the settings so that it should censor them less than it used to, but it still doesn't want to turn it off completely. Shiro, do you want to talk about what happened? Sweetie? Honey pumpkin? Sorry, Hana, I need some time to dwell on it. Okay, take your time. Everyone, we'll continue our lessons as normal for now. Okay. Yay! Yay! Okay, this isn't completely hopeless. I can still get everyone's things completely done. Good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Good, good. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to know. I need that information. Okay, let's go to the market. Sell any excess things we don't need because we're not getting any more characters, so we don't need to equip anyone else, and we've already got them equipped with all the best stuff. That's the one we want to keep in case we need to grind for money later. Bye. Duck feathers. Okay. Holy Duckwing, the legendary wing of Holy Duck, revives all fallen allies and restores little HP. Okay, we're finally getting the items we need. Finally. Max social link guides for this game must be a nightmare. I mean, I don't think there are any guides for this game. I've even kind of looked to see if there are, but like I found one guide for this game, and it was pretty informative. I was able to find out some information about like how the systems work and stuff. But they didn't talk about the social links a whole lot, and I don't think there are any other guides. I'm less focused on the game and more interested in how everyone was thirsty for their teacher. Kage out here wanting the circus to burn. Look, I mean, obviously, relationships between a teacher and an underage student are inappropriate. But when you're a teenager and you're going through your hormonal madness, it's very easy to be attracted to your teachers. That doesn't make it okay to actually pursue those kind of relationships. But it is a normal part of being a teenager to feel that way. We've all gone through it. But don't actually do it. Obviously. I mean, I don't think anyone in my chat is a teenager anymore anyway, but y'all go ahead and discuss your horny fantasies about your teenagers. I'm gonna go live right now. Hold on, I need to know, what words do YouTube censor? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the actual standards are. I'm not sure how the bots decide what is and isn't okay to post in the chat. I was never really thirsty for my teacher as a teen, though I think my standards were too high. I never went through it, starting to feel like I had way more control of myself in my teens. Well, I'm sure a lot of us wish that we had that level of control when we were teens. Being a teen makes it very easy to make bad decisions. How are your studies going? I think I've got the hang of this kanji stuff so far. It's not too difficult when you put your mind to it. To be fair, I'm no stranger to studying. I've spent the last 4 years of my life completing my degree. After spending so much time focusing on economics, kanji is a piece of cake. Now that I've finished college, I'm not actually sure what to do. I kinda came to Japan to escape for a little bit, to put the future out of mind for a little while. But one day, I'll need to return to Canada, and I'll have to decide what to do with my life. I know I should follow the path I've already chosen and use my new degree, but I'm uncertain. I don't want to choose a profession that I'll end up regretting. What should I do? Your bond with Ray has grown stronger. Ray's soul has increased by 5. His spirit has increased by 5. He has learned the skill Cerulean Splash. Well, okay. Let's change up our party a little bit, since I'm sure... Well, Nah, I'll keep Elliot in until he hits level 40, and then I'll switch him out for someone else. I think that's what I'll do for now. Dang, SBT out here writing a whole dictionary. I'm gonna use these. Or maybe Kage were satisfied with finding Bara on the internet, Kage and I. That is possible. Unfortunately, when I was going through such things, it was much harder to find things like that on the internet. Let's see. Don't mind me. I'm just opening my snack. Eh. Snack. You want to continue your lesson, or would you like to review an old lesson? Continue lesson. Lesson 22. Okay. Ow, my eyeball. Here's our first kanji for the day.
Ba.
Place, location. Ba, or Joel. The shape of contains the kanji sun as well as earth. The sun's rays shining down on the earth to mark a special place or location. Yeah, okay. Ba or Joel.
Ichi.
Market or city. A bit of imagination, the shape of becomes a person holding some shopping bags, fresh from the market. I love shopping! Here comes the next kanji.
Kyou.
Okay. The shape of capital resembles a tower such as Tokyo Tower in the capital city of Japan. Okay. With 8 strings. I remember searching for EA Tatemasu CGs on forums using the web browser on my Nintendo DSi.
Sato.
Sato or D. Or village, hometown. Contains the kanji for rice field as well as earth. Small, hometown, or village packed with rice fields. Though yes, the speed and image quality was terrible. It genuinely was a struggle.
Uchi.
Inside, within. Uchi. Nigh or die. Easy to imagine the shape of as a person standing inside a square. That looks more like a person being held prisoner in a torture device. SBT can say come, but not me. That's homophobic. Like I said, I don't understand how YouTube decides what it will and will not censor. I'm pretty sure it's not just like a straight list of words that it won't allow. I think it tries to use AI to determine what a person is trying to say. Soto or hazu or gai or ge or outside. With a bit of imagination, the shape of Soto becomes a person flying a kite outside. Alright, quiz time. Place or location. Correct. Well done. What are the Nyomi? Okay. What is a kunyomi of? Is it uchi? Okay. Okay. It's the English meaning of. What's the correct kanji for the meaning outside? Soto. What's the correct kanji for the meaning market or city? Okay. COC as in like PP. Okay, but like I think we'll actually use COC. I mean, we all know that you mean cock, so it still works. Here, listen.
Whoa.
Can I say cock, YouTube? Yes, my child. Okay, thank you. Yuki for snow. And Ushi for cow. And
Nai.
yeah. I think after I finish this, I'm going to end our stream for today. House. Cow and inside. Well, they haven't given me the kanji for fist yet, so I can't say the name of the dojin.
Ge.
You manifested it. I still need the kanji for fist, though.
What?
There we go. I wonder if the orbs are going to ever serve another purpose in this, since I already have my town maxed out. I feel like they don't serve any purpose anymore. Place or location. Okay, that's this, buddy.
Joe.
Stop! How is it that my characters are almost max level, have the best equipment, and the enemies are still so much faster than I am?
Ha.
I do not understand. There you are.
Hey.
Origin or source? Where did you go? There you are.
元
And
肉
Iku. Okay. 2 more. All right. Okay. Voice.
せい
Does attack even matter in this game? Kind of.
上
The K in kanji stands for crack. So how it works is
ち
attack and defense are the same stat, and attack, so raising it raises your character's defense. It doesn't make you do any more damage to the enemy because the enemies always die with exactly 1 hit. But raising your physical stat does increase how much damage you do to yourself when you make a wrong decision. So it's sort of like you need to raise it in order to increase your defense, but you also have to make sure that you're making the right decisions when you use one of these, because if you pick the wrong one, the recoil damage will be higher.
さい
See.
貝
Rice.
米
Place, location. Where did you go? There you are.
場
Village or hometown. There we go. I was worried about that one. Elliot, finally at level 40. Fortunately, it's not going to let me take him out before the boss fight, so... Good.
さく
And... Da-da-da.
Karada.
Uchi.
ない
And... Koto.
と
Yes.
けい
And... Ushi.
牛
And... Yes.
し
And... You're Haru? I believe you're Haru.
旬
Yes. Yay! Yay! Chapter 5. Dun dun. Why do all monks seem to be involved with the Obake? What do you mean, Priya? First is that monk Masakuni completely admitted to being on the same side as the Obake. Then, turns out that Amane sided with him too. Yeah, that's true. And then, met that last monk who knew Shiro. He didn't say much, but come on, he was living in a shrine full of Obake and didn't even bat an eyelid. He's definitely a baddie, no doubt about it. There's no way he's on our side. What is it about these monks? I can answer that. Shiro, are you feeling okay? Yeah, I'll be fine. Sorry if I worried you. No problem. I spent some time meditating in our encounters with that monk. I have some ideas. Please, do tell. When I was a child, I was taught two theories regarding the origins of the Obake. Theory 1, the Obake have existed since the dawn of time. Because they're shapeshifters, they disguise themselves to hide from humans. They took the form of everyday objects to avoid detection. Theory 2, the Obake were created by humans. It's not unheard of for Obake to work alongside particularly evil humans in order to accomplish their goals. Perhaps there is some connection between our two species. This second theory relies on a bit of speculation regarding a brotherhood of monks from centuries ago. The brotherhood were expert calligraphers and often distributed beautifully written texts throughout the country. The bizarre thing about all these texts is the language they are written in is unlike any other language on the planet. Legends used to tell of creatures coming to life from the pages of these books, creatures that could transform into other shapes as will. These are the well-known legends of Obake in Japan. Few people know the truth that Obake really do exist, but none can prove if this brotherhood of monks truly did create the Obake and distribute them around the country. Anyway, I'm starting to believe this theory is correct. There were some books in that shrine we visited, written in a language I've never seen before, and the fact that the monks had no issue being surrounded by Obake was very unnerving. Shiro, we discovered a library some time back filled with books like you mentioned. You did? Yeah, every single book was written in a language none of us could identify, and the writing changed every time you looked back at the page. It was weird. This library, where can I find it? It appeared from the Obake world. Well, that's what we assumed based on what the monk Masakuni told us. A monk, you say? This whole theory seems to actually hold water. What are the implications if humans really did create the Obake? I'm not sure. Regardless, it doesn't change the fact that we still need to fight against them. But perhaps I can think of a way to stop them for good. I'm all ears. Sorry, I'll need to think on it some more. Okay, take the time you need. We'll continue on as per usual. Roger that. Okay. I'm still lost, Dildo Obake. It's ironic that I first came to these streams to actually learn Japanese. I don't even remember the kanji for fire. I mean, I feel like me actually doing it makes it a little easier for me to actually learn from the experience than if you're, you know, watching someone else play it. So I guess that kind of makes sense. Okay. And why does Shiro look like an NPC? He kind of does. He's pretty generic looking. Okay, but anyway. I'm a bit sleepy. And I got some other things I need to do today. And we did make 2 hours of progress on this, so I think we're doing pretty okay. We touched on some heavy subjects today. Everyone stay safe. Everyone respect other people's boundaries. Making mistakes when you're a young person is understandable as long as you learn from those mistakes and don't make them in the future. I guess that's kind of it. Like, as long as you're trying to not do anything that hurts anyone, I feel like that's kind of the goal. Okay. Please dwell on your unhappy nappy. I actually don't think I'm gonna take a nap, but I do have some things that I gotta do, and I'm a little too tired. I'm not gonna take a nap just because I have things to do, but I am at the point where I'm too tired to keep streaming because if I keep going, I'm just not gonna say anything, and it would get really boring. So, I will see you all later. Thank you for coming, and I will hopefully have next week's schedule up tomorrow. Hopefully. I know I always say that and then I'm always a day late putting it up, but hopefully this time I will actually have it done tomorrow. So look for that. All right, I will see you all later. Bye-bye.